Hello, Curriculum Committee. I am offering my video of my course proposal for you. I am asking that this course proposal be rushed through this week, potentially through an email vote. I know you did not meet in December or in January, and I desperately need this course approved before the catalog closes out. So hopefully you can do an email review and vote this week. I can work with Lakshmi if you like. Once it's approved by your committee, work with Lakshmi to get that out to the FA, Faculty Assembly, so they can approve that through email as well. So let me talk a little bit about my course proposal here. It's pretty simple, but I thought I'd shoot this video. We'll go ahead and just remove my picture here altogether. So on here, the forms, interesting job on the new forms. I would like to discuss the forms with the committee at some point. Especially with the academic program directors, the individuals who design and develop most courses. I think the forms are a great addition, but I think I can see some questions on guiding through there. So I did try to muddle through the new forms. With that being said, let's go ahead and go through. So it looks like this is sort of the intro form, if you will, the curriculum proposal form, and then there's a supplemental form to back that up. So with this one, I am proposing a new class. A new class is a special topics class. And there is some confusion here about special topics course proposals and whether that means every time that we run a special topics class, do we have to bring it back to curriculum? So I think there's some faculty members here and myself. We would like to discuss that some more on what that means. But let's just think of this as a new course. Okay, this is a new course that I'm proposing. It just happens to be a special topics course. I'm also, with this course being introduced into the HCA program, it will impact the professional curriculum a bit. So keep that in mind. So we also have a curriculum revision. We got like basically three things going on here. A new course and a curriculum revision to a baccalaureate program and a curriculum revision to our minor, our HCA minor. I have pre-vetted. I've talked to my dean on this, and I think she's given me the support on this particular proposal. It is a course, a program restructure as well, an enhancement that's going to be triggered by this particular course. NA on that strike through. Here's a submitted clean copy. There's some things that you repeat multiple times in here. The clean copy of the proposed language. This is the proposed language I would have for the catalog. HCA 399, Special Topics in Healthcare Administration, 3 credit hours lecture. This course will focus on a selected healthcare administration topic, on a selected healthcare administration topic. The course can be repeated for credit if topics differ. Obviously, they can't take the same thing. This course is offered in multiple different schools. It's pretty common within HCA programs, both at the baccalaureate and the master's level. Here's 3 universities that are using a special topics in their baccalaureate program. Is there any impact? Graduation requirements? There's none. This is part of the professional core curriculum. The number of core curriculum hours will remain unchanged. The number of upper level coursework will also remain unchanged. Okay, so that's that for that first little weird page. Then you have, that's your approval part there. Then there's the supplemental form, which looks more traditional like a course proposal form. Again, the HCA, I'm suggesting the letter 399. I don't think we've ever used that before, but mark and check. 3 hours lecture. There's the proposed transcript title, special topics in healthcare administration, all lecture. We're going to be offering this class kind of as needed, but I do anticipate or would really like to offer it this fall. And all those basic demographics there, 3 lecture credit hours. Okay, so again, a repeat of the course description, same as on the first form. There's a new course proposal supporting documentation. I noticed that the curriculum committee is now asking for syllabi. Interesting. We've never done that before at Mercy College. And we could talk a little bit more about the validity of a syllabi submission, because quite frankly, I've developed probably 20 courses, and very few of them, maybe the initial syllabi will change greatly by the time the course is actually fully developed. So I think that's somewhat problematic. This particular course, though, a sample syllabus is not applicable to special topics because the course as topics and assessments within that course vary. So I really don't know, what our first special topic would be. Got some ideas, but I don't know. And quite frankly, for me to spend the time to build that out is a waste of time. So, so there's that. But there was some additional supporting documentation about ILGs and PLOs. Definitely intellectual inquiry, effective communication, professional competence could all be addressed within this course. And this course will typically touch on one or more of the following within the program PLOs. So definitely linked into the validity of the course is definitely there. And again, not uncommon within similar programs. Again, relisting what was on the very first form. There's no additional resources needed for this. Okay, so remember here, what we're doing is a course, a special topics course. What was interesting about these forms, that even though it's a curriculum change, there was nothing on these forms that spoke to what it's going to do to the curriculum change. So again, I think the forms I talked to some colleagues, and I heard these forms are relatively new and came in externally from the committee. They probably need a little, I may be the first one actually using them. And since it didn't explain what I was doing with the curriculum, I used the old program revision form so you guys can understand really what I'm doing with the curriculum. And with the old program revision form, and we'll kind of scoot to the end here, they ask you to submit basically new curriculum, old curriculum, and kind of highlight the changes. Here's my current curriculum. And just for comparison's sake, you can kind of see the total program hours here, 39 program hours. There are no elective pools within this program. All students take the same 39 credit hours. What we are looking to do, as the proposed, my curriculum worksheet here, is in here in red. Okay, so I have two existing courses already. HCA 318 is existing, HCA 420 is existing. But with the addition of HCA 399 special topics, we will now have an elective pool where students will choose 2 of the 3. They'll still have a net 39 credit hours in professional coursework, but this will allow students to somewhat customize their program of study just a little bit into areas of various areas of interest they may have within healthcare administration. So some may have more of a marketing lean, some may have more of an economics, and then depending on whatever the special topic is for that particular year, I see maybe every year, maybe every 2 years, being able to change that special topics course, which I think is exciting because healthcare is changing so fast. This will be a nice vehicle to really address those changes within healthcare very, very quickly, keeping the program very cutting edge. So I really do like that, and I want to thank my colleague Quentin Moore, who has talked about his experience with special topics, and I was excited to borrow his ideas for that. So that's what we're looking at here. Students would choose 1 of the 3, so we would have an elective pool, which we've never had before. So that's the change to the program. The other very minor change is to the minor. We have the HCA minor, which is a big component here at the college, and we have quite a few students taking the minor. This would just simply, our current minor, there's 1 required course, and then they pick 15 credit hours out of this list. All we would do is, nothing's changed. The required course still stays the same. They just have now 1 additional course in red that they could choose from on elective courses in the minor. No net change in credit hours. Everything stays the same with that. All right, so that's my course proposal. If you have any questions for me as the sponsor, as the writer of this, please email me. Hopefully I can answer your questions. But I really hope you can review this proposal this week, approve the proposal, and then I can work with Lakshmi if you like to get, and I've worked with her many times in the past, and I myself have done this numerous times, being able to push an email out to the faculty. They can have a review period of maybe 48 hours. And the faculty assembly then can go ahead and approve this so I can get it locked in and all set for the catalog, which is closing very, very, very soon. So again, please, if you have any questions, just reach out to me directly. Thanks, everyone.